What is up, guys, gals, and all you awesome minions out there of different shapes and sizes, and maybe even class types. Maybe you're a medic in real life, maybe you're an all-out assault. Maybe don't do that because you might get arrested. It's me, Josh, aka Noir Proxy, bringing you some Overwatch today, baby. We're doing some Mercy gameplay. We all know I have always been a medic. It comes to video games, when it comes to doing these multiplayer things, I'm always the go-to medic person. I love playing as the medic because they can actually change the tide of battle. They just turn it. They just change it. They just make it so that you can potentially win. And Mercy has this amazing ability and even potential to change the tide in a very unusual way, and that is that she can heal, which is very cool. We all know a medic has to heal, has to be able to do that thing where she can keep you in the fight, in the battle, but she can also use an alternate ability within her main, and this is because she's not very combat focused. She's a combat medic, but she isn't combat focused, is that her staff, which can heal, you may notice that sometimes it has like a yellow beam, but if I press the right click on the mouse, it actually does a blue beam, and the blue beam actually powers your attacks, which is really cool, right? So she can actually buff you with damage, and her special ability, as you saw there with her ultimate, is that she can revive people back to life. So if your character dies, if she has that ultimate activated, she can actually bring you back into the game without having to do the respawn, and it means that you don't have to wait, it means you don't have to walk back to the fight, it means that there's no downtime when it comes to doing the damage output and doing the push. So she's really good at those kind of things. She also does actually have a pistol too. The pistol isn't like fantastic or anything, it's very fast firing if you hold down the trigger. It's not like a semi-automatic pistol if you don't want it to be. It can play like a little bit like a Glock. You've ever seen like a Glock in a video game where you can like hold it down and it's kind of automatic, but it's not fully automatic, you know, it's got that cool feeling and that cool feature to it. So I like that Mercy has that kind of ability where she can kind of stand her ground if she needs to, but she is very focused on doing the damage output through other characters by buffing them. And that's awesome, which is really, really fun. There is this thing where Overwatch can be very vertical. There is this thing, as you saw there, look, where we have Genji just sitting on top of a balcony bridge thing. And you kind of wonder to yourself, well, if I was playing as like a standard medic in the game, how the fudge am I supposed to get to that person up on that bridge? Now, this is the thing about Mercy again, is that she has some really cool abilities that kind of allow her to adapt to that kind of situation, where if you press the shift button, she can actually fly using her wings to a person on a higher vantage point, or she can actually fly over to someone that may be quite far away from her, so she's always able to kind of like be there in the field to help whoever needs help, which is really cool. I love that. It's something that you generally don't get with a medic, where say like you're seeing someone from across the room, from across the battlefield, getting their butt pwned, like literally their butt is getting bullet holes just like shoved in it. Like, people are picking up bullet holes. If you're gonna picture like a bullet hole, and they're kind of like inserting it forcefully into the butt. If that can even be possible, you'd have to actually, like, you need to use a gun. You need to use a gun. We're just going to say you're going to have to use a gun. Unless you're getting, you have to, like, stab it. You have to stab the butthole. But she's able to heal people from a distance, which is really cool about that. So if she's seeing someone from a distance getting hurt, she can just fly over to them by locking on and then pressing shift. There is a range that you can't just flow around everywhere or anything like that. She has to be locked onto them and actually be in a specific range, and then she can flow over. And it's really good too, because it means that if there's a character that's very fast moving, as you can see here, look, Genji is a fast mofo. You can actually just go and catch up, and then you can keep healing, or you can keep using that damage output. Now, this is the first time of me using her in the main game, so it was one of these things where, yes, the game has been out for, what, like 2 weeks now, and I've played quite a bit of it, but I've been focusing more on other characters because I always play as the medic, and I don't want to be overrunning this channel with just medic gameplay, because even though medics are fun, then they're not really in the fight. As you can see, Mercy kind of has to sit back a little bit. She has an okay amount of health per combat. I think it's called the Valkyrie armor, I believe. It gives her 200 hit points, which is even more than Tracer. Like, Tracer only gets 150, but Mercy is, I mean, she has to do it all through her teammates, and so it's this thing where she's not the most exciting to watch. She's very beneficial to the team when it comes to winning. Like, as you can see, with Widowmaker, if you think how much damage her sniper rifle does with one shot, you could potentially one-shot somebody thanks to Mercy by amping up Widowmaker's sniper rifle with that blue beam, which is something to really think about. Same with, say, here with Reinhardt, like, his melee attacks are really powerful, but amp him up with that blue beam, and oh my goodness, you got some crazy damage potential going on there. So it's always something to remember. Mercy can really, really benefit. Now, it's good, though, to see that the enemy team with their Widowmaker is actually focusing on fire with me, actually seeing that she could actually take me out. You saw her there, she took me down, and then backed up a bit. She was like, this is how I'm going to adapt the battlefield. So it's really good. It's kind of one of those, like, tipping of the hat, the dapper hat, to the enemy team Widowmaker, because, you know, you don't generally find that. You'll find that people just go a little bit nuts, go a little bit crazy, be like just spraying and praying. But that Widowmaker thought to himself, he, it could be it may be an AI, you never know. The Terminator might be happening right now. Skynet, you don't know about it. Is that when you actually have players that actually can kind of like identify one of the main threats in a battle, then that is when you have major worries for the opposing team, because they need to then adapt back. And so, like, as me, as, say, Mercy, I have to make sure that I'm standing behind cover, I have to be standing behind Reinhardt. I cannot be in the middle of the fight, because they're going to be focusing on me, because it means that I can't help buff my team, which has allowed them to push. You know, it's one of those really good beneficial things. And so I would love to know your comments below. What is your opinionage of Mercy? Do you like being the combat medic? Do you like playing as the medic? Are you more of a in-your-face, I'm going to stab you, I'm going to shoot you, I'm just gonna, you know, make sure that you can't live? Or do you prefer to make sure that people can live? Do you like the ability to buff? I'd love to know all of this stuff. Would love to know every single bit. But it's with me, Josh, aka Noir Proxy, bringing you some Overwatch gameplay of Mercy on the PC version. And again, would love to know your opinion of the gameplay. But I'll see you all next time. Enjoy this last few moments of winnage. But Kree, kick some ass, buddy. Ciao for now.
Play of the game.
Helden sterben nicht.